Woodworking tips and tricks, boost your efficiency. We asked our favorite woodworkers to share some of their favorite shop tips. Check out these great pieces of advice to help you work faster and smarter in your own shop. Make your own reusable sanding block. Here's how to make your own reusable sanding blocks. Cut 6 blocks from scrap 3-4 inches. Apply wood for each sandpaper grit you commonly use. Make them 2-1, 2 inches x 4-3-4 inches. Spray adhesive on both a square of cork tile and each block. Stick a block to the cork and cut the cork flush with a utility knife. Then spray adhesive on a sheet of sandpaper and stick it on each block cork side down as shown. Cut the sandpaper flush with the cork and label each block. Important table saw safety. When you're cross-cutting on a table saw, set the cut length with a block clamp to the fence. Don't ever use the fence directly to avoid getting a board kicked back right at you. Instead, clamp a block of wood to the fence before the blade. Then the end of the board will be free of the fence during and after the cut. If you make a block that's exactly 1 inch thick, you can set the fence scale at 1 inch greater than the length you're after. No tricky fractions involved. Use stair gauges as a crosscut guide. Stair gauges are usually used to lay out stair jacks. You clamp them to a carpenter's square to match the rise and run of a stair jack and then mark the notches. But if you put them both on the same tongue of a carpenter's square, the combination makes a great crosscut guide for circular saws. Use a drafting square for more accuracy. When you need an accurate square in the 2 to 3 feet range, your options are limited. Drywall squares are notoriously inaccurate and cumbersome. Carpenter squares involve that nagging hassle of having to hook them onto the edge of your workpiece. If you have a drafting square lying around, drag it out to the shop. Or, go to an art supply store and pick one up, $5 or more. They are very accurate, and you'll find yourself grabbing it nearly as often as you do the tape measure. Woodworking tips to boost your efficiency. Prevent excess glue stains. To eliminate stains caused by oozing glue along joints, clamp the pieces together without glue. Apply masking tape over the joint and then cut it with a utility knife. Next, separate the pieces, apply the glue, and clamp them together again. The glue will ooze onto the tape, not the wood. Remove the tape before the glue dries. Measure with a drafting square. Make accurate measuring and marking layouts on boards faster and easier with a drafting square, available at any art supply store. When you need an accurate square in the 2 to 3 foot range, drafting squares beat the cumbersome drywall squares for accuracy and eliminate the hassle of hooking up a carpenter square. Keep your blades sharp. Dull tools such as chisels, blades, planes, scrapers and gouges don't cut cleanly. They tear at the wood fibers, resulting in a fuzzy, uneven, unprofessional look. Tools that have been chipped or nicked require grinding. A bench grinder, wet grinder, or even a belt sander can be used. Avoid letting your tool get too hot when using a bench grinder or belt sander to prevent it from losing temper. Dipping it in a pan of cool water every few seconds will help. After grinding, proceed to honing using either a flat whetstone or oilstone. A whetstone is preferred when doing fine woodworking. The final step is polishing using a fine whetstone, a stropping wheel or leather. Tools with sharper blades make woodworking easier, more efficient, and safer.